Hello, welcome to a quick product review. I'm doing this about the Collective Minds Strike Pack, which is for PS4. Um, Before I start, for transparency's sake, completely all my words. I wasn't asked to do any type of review by either of the companies that I'm going to be talking about their products. The main review was supposed to be about the Collective Minds Strike Pack, but to be honest with you, my setup is so dependent on both the Collective Minds Strike Pack as well as the Kontrol Freek Call of Duty edition is the one I have, but the Kontrol Freek are basically just the trigger extension that Kontrol Freek puts out. Everything that I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be linking to the products in the description down below, but you can pretty much find either both these products on Amazon very easily. Just type in Collective Minds Strike Pack or Kontrol Freek and be able to find both of them. So let's just dive right into it. Why I really love this product is the fact that it's really versatile. You're able to kind of in seconds detach it. You've got the extra triggers there. You can put it on any PS4 controller. It's great for me because personally I've just got a new puppy recently. He likes to chew everything, so worrying that he's gonna get a hold of my controller, I can go out and get a new controller, pop it in, or if I'm just even just going to a friend's house, it's great that I only have to bring this and this, and I can pop it onto anybody's controller. Goes on there really great, and it only takes about 2 seconds to pop it on there, and then you've got all the different classes. So some of the perks of this product, again, like I said, being able to pop it onto any controller and being swappable. It's absolutely great that it has different classes. Along the top edge, you'll see lines that are you'll see little spots where that it will light up. You've got 8 different modes as well as a tournament mode. I usually use it in tournament mode because I'm very I don't want to say plain, but once I get into a systematic way of playing, I don't vary it too much, so I usually only use 2 different triggers. So personally, I use it in tournament mode, but it's amazing that it has the electro remapping. All you have to do is just press down the buttons in the back, and then you can set the buttons literally on the fly. I've been mid-game and decided to change weapons classes or decided to just kind of change up styles, so I just really quickly remapped them, was able to continue going. So that was really awesome. Some of the negatives, these are really key, and I'm really happy that I did this video now as opposed to 2 weeks ago, because I found another negative just recently, as well as a solution to it, so that's great. So personally, only two negatives that I've ran into with this product so far is that it has to be tethered, which for most people isn't a huge deal. Myself personally, I was always shooting tethered anyways because I was finding that mid-game, if it was to cut out, that was a huge pet peeve for me. So that is a huge drawback, but if you're a streamer and using anything like an HD 60S or an HD 60 from Elgato, you're going to have to be using a chat link, and because this has to be tethered, the chat link is going to pick up a high pitch squealing sound, which is really irritating, and it actually goes right through and goes onto your stream, and it's just something that is picked up by everything. So to get around this, you can have your strike pack plugged in, and you can have the chat link plugged into another controller, and if that one dies, just plug it into the wall, not into the system, because then you run into the same issues again. So that is a quick kind of solution to it, and those really are the only 2 drawbacks to this product. But other than that, absolutely fantastic. It works really well. Off of the controller, kind of looks a little bit cheap and kind of flimsy, but again, it's just so that it keeps its sleek look to it. Once it's on the controller and it's on, it really makes the profile of the controller kind of look all around great. And again, it wouldn't be complete without using the Kontrol Freek trigger extensions. Absolutely amazing. It really, the two of them put together really help your gameplay, and it has taken my my averages from 20 kills a game to now I'm averaging anywhere from I'm usually averaging about 40 to 70 kills a game. So it really benefits, especially if you're somebody who's very methodical with the way they play and only need the two triggers. Benefits of being on Xbox, you're able to get the 4 trigger systems, but really only the two are all I really ever needed. So I'll do a little bit of math really quickly. Sorry about the mess up there. I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm just going to leave most of this together. Because I'm just talking and just kind of explaining my setup. So I did a little bit of quick math. I got everything. I got my Collective Mind Strike Pack off of just turn that down here. So I got my Collective Mind Strike Pack off of Amazon. Absolutely awesome. It was there the next day. I ordered on the 5th. It was there on the 6th. So off of Amazon, it was it ended up being, before tax, it was about $48.52. After taxes and shipping, it ended up being about $68. The Kontrol Freeks, you can get them at a Best Buy or you can get them on Amazon. Again, ends up it's about $20 for the Kontrol Freeks, and it totaling comes to about $24, I think, is what it ended up costing me, going to Best Buy. So in total, if you were to get everything on this controller, including the controller, going to Walmart or Best Buy for the controller, going to Best Buy for the Kontrol Freeks, and going to Amazon for your Collective Mind Strike Pack, it would end up being about $177.63. So I did some number crunching. The most simplest Scuf controller that you can make with all the exact same features is going to end up costing you about $174.98, and that again won't have any versatility. It's going to be one controller that you get. That's it. It's going to be a $174 controller with not being able to change it around or do anything differently to it. So the only extra feature that I had to add when I was doing the Scuf Basic one that this one already had was the electro remapping, which is no big deal. Again, still only bringing it to $174, but a big thing to note again is that the shipping for this, because it's under $200, the shipping isn't free. It's factored in there, and it ends up being the 7 to 10 business days, and it ends up still being under, and still ends up being the $174. But you end up having to wait 7 to 10 days, and essentially this, you can walk out, you can buy the controller literally anywhere. You can have this Amazon to you the next day, and you can have this literally the same day, because you can walk into any Best Buy now and you can get Kontrol Freeks, or you can Amazon them and have them in a day as well. So this is a more immediate, versatile solution I can see to the Scuf controller, especially after how many reviews I've been seeing with the quality, with them breaking and things. But just for fun, I just did my ideal decked out Scuf controller, which it ended up being about $224.55. It would have been free for shipping, but I would have had to pay 7 days. I would have had to wait 7 to 10 days, and I would have been one controller that I would have been costing me $200. That if I had broken it or my dog got a hold of it, I would be majorly out on an investment. So again, my setup ends up costing about $177.63. The Scuf Basic setup is going to save you about $2.65, and the decked out one is going to hurt you about $76. But again, it's going to come with everything, absolutely everything. It's going to come with the Scuf has the new the grip on the back, things that this doesn't have. But if I wanted to get this from Scuf, I'm only going to be saving a couple dollars, and I'm not going to be able to change it and do all the cool things that this one does. It's going to have other really awesome features, especially being able to switch out things and the shock triggers and things like that. Really fantastic products, but it all depends on where your head's at, and depends on if you are willing to invest that kind of money. So thank you very much for tuning in. I would really appreciate anybody that's watched it. If you like what I've talked about, give me a like. If you really liked what I talked about, you can give me a subscribe. No pressure there, but thank you very much, and I really hope that this was helpful. Have a great day. Oh, and by the way, the reason I'm in my uniform at work is because I am a security guard, and I'm in between patrols. So I figured, you know what? Why not kill two birds, one stone? I'll get this product review out there and see if anybody actually wants to know about it. So if you do, like I said, hit like, and then it'll make me actually know that I should be doing more of these. And have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye.